Thanks for logging on to ABC15.com. I'm meteorologist Iris Sermosi. Our temperatures will be near average again today, a little hotter than yesterday, but then we've got a big warm up on the way as high pressure builds in. That area of high pressure also will start to bring some signs of that monsoon moisture, maybe some monsoon storm chances too. So a lot to talk about. Today, though, the heat, a high of 107. Again, that's right near normal, but it is going to be a hot afternoon. So make sure that you're, again, limiting your time outdoors if you can and making sure that you are hydrated if you are going to be out and about. Winds out of the west this afternoon between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Those lighter winds will also contribute to some air quality issues. So today, lighter winds than yesterday in the valley, and up to our north, some lighter winds than yesterday too, but still a bit breezy in northern Arizona with gusts near 25 miles an hour. Now with those lighter winds, those ozone concentrations will begin to build, and today it looks like ozone could at least approach unhealthy levels. So we're under an ozone health watch today. If you have breathing sensitivities and you're especially sensitive, today will be a good day to limit your time outdoors, and it's possible we could see that health watch expanded into tomorrow and the next day too. So stay tuned for that, and again, maybe indoors will be more comfortable for you. And by the end of the week, we'll have heat alerts in effect. Right now, it's an excessive heat watch that will be in effect Thursday and Friday for most of the Phoenix metro area, with the exception of our far east and northeast valley foothills. But spots like Scottsdale, Mesa, Chandler, Ahwatukee, Phoenix, Goodyear, and Surprise all under that excessive heat watch Thursday and Friday. It's likely this will be upgraded to a warning as we get closer. The reason is because we're going to see some very hot afternoons, but also some very warm mornings that won't bring a lot of relief from the heat. So because of all of that heat, that's going to contribute to the risk for heat related illnesses. So you got to find ways to stay cool. Start thinking about that now, making plans again to be indoors, making sure you're checking on your elderly friends and neighbors so that they're staying cool as well. Again, those high temperatures over 110, and those mornings will be near 90 degrees, especially by the end of the week into the weekend. So yesterday we hit a high of 105, today 107, right at the normal high for this time of year. Tomorrow we're above 110 for the first the 6th day so far this year. So far we've seen 5 days at or above 110. We'll reach 111 on Wednesday. Thursday looking to be the hottest day of the year so far. So far we've only hit 112 for a high this year, but again looking to get hotter than that on Thursday at 113, and by Friday still really hot at 112 degrees. And again, the mornings will be right around 90 degrees, or those morning lows rather. High pressure building to our east. That is what's going to bring the hotter weather. But something else to note with this area of high pressure expanding and building over the Four Corners region, that's going to start to bring in those southerly and southeasterly winds. And that is exactly what we need to start bringing in some of that moisture across our state. We'll see enough moisture for more cloud cover through the end of the week and into the weekend, and more storms in the mountains too. Dew points will be climbing across the valley by the weekend, with dew points in the 50s to 60s. So it's going to be a little more humid by the weekend. Now, while rain chances in the valley don't look very promising, but there is a 10% chance of an isolated thunderstorm in the Phoenix metro area starting Friday and through the weekend. The bigger threat, I think, will be gusty outflow winds that come from storms in our surrounding areas, especially storms to our east and southeast. And those winds, we know, can pick up some of that dust. So a lot to watch this weekend as we start to see signs of the monsoon setting up. For now, just a 10% chance for an isolated storm Friday, Saturday, or Sunday here in the valley. Not very high rain chances just yet, at least not for us, but we'll see better storm chances in the mountains and in southeast Arizona. And again, the valley not completely in the clear. A high of 107 today in Phoenix, near 110 at Lake Havasu, 90 in Prescott today, and 81 in Flagstaff after we started out in the 30s up there. It's going to be a warmer afternoon. Temperatures across the valley between about 105 and 107 in most spots. We'll reach those highs in the low 100s in Anthem and Cape Creek too. 107 is our 30-year average, and that's where Phoenix will end up. Then tonight, back down into the upper 70s to low 80s. We likely won't see any of those 60s tonight like we've seen the last few mornings, but it will be a little bit warmer as we kick off our Wednesday morning. 81 for a low in Phoenix, down to 45 in Flagstaff, and then tomorrow's high temperature topping 110 with a high of 111 in Phoenix. It'll be even hotter Thursday and Friday with excessive heat watches in effect Thursday and Friday. Highs near 113 to 112 Thursday, Friday. And again, that 10% chance for an isolated thunderstorm Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those highs staying at or just above 110 through the weekend into early next week.